Hello, everybody who is interested in hearing more about the summer hybrid trip. We are still planning accordingly to move forward, which is really exciting. This is a really great opportunity for us to grow together in teamwork, also to do some service aspects, and ultimately we are being called out into the world to do God's work. And by joining Rainbow Trail and their Compass Point program. That's what we'll be doing, is the Compass Points program. We get to do that. We get to embody everything by growing together in our faith. And that's something that really excites me. So this is going to look a little different. I can't be in person with you, obviously, so I wanted to post this here. If you have any questions, please reach out. But we will be talking about, like I said, the hybrid trip for Rainbow Trail. The dates that we have are July 31st, which would be a travel day, with our trip actually starting for programming wise at Rainbow Trail in Colorado on August 1st. We would be doing a backpack specific program. So a lot of hiking involved, a lot of teamwork involved. We'll be ending then August 7th with a travel day of August 8th, bringing us back here to Decorah. We have planned accordingly that we will have a cap number of 13 participants. That is adults and youth. We feel that this is best for this year, also because of what the camp has requested us in our capping number, but also because we've had to make so many changes, and realistically, this is something that we can handle in a time of COVID with safety precautions in place. And you never know what that's going to look like in the summer. However, what I can assure you is that Rainbow Trail's main priority is to keep everybody safe and healthy. And so our group will be segregated to its own unit with two of the counselors to lead us through on these team building exercises, hiking, our backpacking trip. And we will be together, and we will contain that to us and our group, which ultimately helps us create a better teamwork experience in our team building, to get to know who we are and what our faith is and what that means, to have discussion on that in that limited group access. So just a little bit more about the program. We've decided to do a 4-day hiking program with some service elements and some team building. So our first day there, we will go over proper procedures, safety measures. We will be trained on the hiking process, the packing process, and what to look for. And before moving out into our hikes, we will do a full day on the ropes course and some team building elements. We will then hike 4 of those days around Mountain Lake. One of those days we will peak a mountain together. This is a program that is no man left behind, team together. So we will be hiking together. We will be eating together, cleaning together. It is a youth leadership opportunity. So it is majorly youth-led ideas. And then Rainbow Trail helps us put those into our days and how we can make them happen. We really encourage you to really pray and think about this decision and joining us, the safety of you and your family, and also to better growth your faith. It is a $200 non-refundable deposit to reserve your spot. And that with that $200 secures your one out of the 13 spots. If there are not enough youth who sign up, we can drop down to that 10 limit. However, we also can open it up to other individuals or adults who want to join into that experience, and we can discuss what that may look like and how that will affect our group together. There are some scholarships available. I can gather more details on that. If you would like to reach out to me, I would love to talk with you about that and how that can happen. There like, I'm still new, so I'm still learning the ins and outs. So I don't know the full details on what that scholarship looks like. However, I do know that they are available for you and that I will help fight for that and get anybody the opportunity to join who would want to join. I just want to make this clear. This is a we are all in this together experience. And so when we fundraise, you will be present. If and when we meet, you will be present. We are doing this together. It's not, I'm not going to show up and then go on the trip. It's, we're all going to show up, we're all going to do this, and then we're all going to go on this trip. I understand there are some things that can be excused, that needs to be told to me prior to each event, whether it's a meeting, a fundraiser, or a group bonding activity. I need to be informed, and that communication needs to be both ways. So I take this very seriously because I feel it's important we all work together to be able to reach a goal. I don't want to do it by individual purposes or I've done this, and this, I'm fine, I can go. It's how can we work together and have everybody put in that equal responsibility, because ultimately that's what's going to happen when we're out on those trails. No man is left behind or woman is left behind. We're working together, we're hiking together, we're doing it together because it's important to finish together. It's not who's first, it's who's best. It's how can we as a group get to our goal together. And so I will be a little strict on that, and I just want you to be there. I want you to experience it along the way before we even get to the trails. And so if you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out at any time. You can email me at youth@decoralutheran.org or call the church. If I'm not here, please leave a message and I will get back to you. I am in and out quite a bit, so email does work best because I can access that at any time. This is a learning experience for us, and I'm excited to learn with that together. And we have several more months, as you know, to kind of finalize these things. However, there is going to be a deadline. Whether we are in person, online, we can still communicate, and we can still grow together. And so I will give you more details on what that looks like, but anybody who's interested in attending, I need to know by February 1st at the latest. However, it's first come, first serve on deposits to hold your spot. And if I gather enough and I reach that 13, then the deadline doesn't matter anymore, and we go off based on who comes first come, first serve. If I'm missing any information, I will try to write it in the comments. However, our goal is, like I said, to leave July 31st and drive a little over halfway. We're going to stay overnight in some hotel rooms in Kearney, Nebraska, and then finish our way the next day to start. Same with being on the way back. We will be taking a 15-passenger van, the 13 of us all together. There will be a minimum 2 adults, possibly 3, and we will make sure that we all have that access of being able to have those drivers, and making sure everybody is well rested and well hydrated. And we are just really, really excited. At least I am really excited, and I hope that you will join me in this because it's a really great experience. And what a better way to grow in faith than by going out into the world and doing God's work. And I just pray that you will consider joining me in this, and praying for us as we start to make these finalized details happen, whether it's fundraising or prayer or just growing together as a group. And I ask you as the congregation to keep us uplifted in your thoughts and your prayers, because we do have an unknown future ahead of us, all of us together. And so by lifting us up in prayer, we feel that support, and we feel that love of the congregation to be able to do these things at this high school age, and to learn more about our faith and what that looks like by experiencing things outside the walls of Decorah Lutheran Church. So like I said, if you have any questions, please do reach out, and I am really looking forward to this opportunity.